Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 17 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. In the Deadfire, in the last part, in the last part, ladies and gentlemen, we were looking around the Oathbinder Sanctum for well, basically for a contract, I guess the best way to put it. It's not really a, it can't really be, it's a quest, but I mean it's more of like a hunt down contract. So this is the Woodican Oathbinder Sanctuary. And currently, we've explored quite a bit of it. We're just trying to get towards the end of it now. I think we're actually on the last floor. It has, like, I know that it's been a while for me since I've actually been in here, but let's walk slowly, because I know that there's...
Would you look at that?
Quite a few traps in here.
Keep it down.
Secure, silent ourselves. Walk silently. God, it doesn't have to feel weird, ladies and gentlemen, to play a CRPG after I just spent 4 or so hours playing fucking Witcher.
The Lord's foot and an heavy bullet are cap.
Well done, Alof. You discovered it. This.
Shadow on water.
Well, it looks like there's just some skulls. Might have some good old loot for us.
Keep it down.
So far, we've got 8 grand in income. We've got some items to sell as well. We've got some fine items and a ring of mind deflection. Deflection is, for fuck's sake, right. Deflection is which skills that? Deflection is defense used to resist melee. Oh, fuck you, one sec. There we go. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I've been fucking tired all day, so I do apologize about that.
Foes ahead.
Fuck it, let's just rush into this. These fuckers will be killed. Shouldn't have a problem.
That's it!
A little something for you.
Alright, once these fuckers are down, we'll be happy. That's 2 of them exploded out of 3. 4, sorry. Knock this prick down.
Another crate. Me too, man.
There you go. Lovely.
Vax, go there. Vax, stab that.
Got some rotten flesh. What's this? It's a wanderer. Guessing by the thick layer of dust on these stone slabs, they haven't been used recently.
Not my thing. Heavy.
The water roils with the teeming of countless tiny maggots. Right, fuck it. We're I think this is where we were going.
Like a shadow on water.
Let's get our party lined up correctly.
By decree of the Queen that was and the will of the Steel Garrote, you will meet justice. Kneel, Oswald, and be tried for your crimes.
Wait! I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
Your bribes fall on deaf ears, Oathbreaker.
Need I remind you of what
only
happened
to
the
exact
last time
Woodica's
we interrupted
justice.
a trial?
Huh? What? I didn't do anything.
You stand accused of the crime of oath-breaking. What say you?
I haven't broken any oaths. I swear. You have the wrong.
As you enter the large chamber at the bottom of the pyramid, you notice a sizable group of well-armed people dressed in the remnants of the Steel Garrote. In the center of the group kneels a man bound at the wrists. He looks around wildly, his eyes widen as they fall on you. Before the kneeling man towers an imposing woman, her face obscured by the severe lines of a Woodican mask.
You intrude on the deliberations of the Court of Woodica, outsider. Choose your next actions carefully, lest the Queen that was turn her gaze to you as well.
The man on the floor is an elderly elf clad in dirty clothes. His face contorts in the expression of a cornered animal.
Oh, thank the gods, please. Get me out of here. They're mad. They're all mad. They mean to put me on trial for oath-breaking, of all things. They say I betrayed the Idiran Empire, but I haven't been back there in over 100 years.
Be silent, or I will make you so.
The Inquisitor snarls at Oswald.
State your purpose now, or die with him.
She turns her steely gaze on you, though for the slit of her mask, you can see just the glint of her eyes. I'm going to close across my arms and scowl.
You shall meet your end here, in the holy court of Woodica, as will he. I pray your soul learns from your mistakes on its next turn about the wheel.
Yeah, I feel like if I died, I would just be sent back into my body, and they'd be like, don't die this time, dumbass. Like, I legitimately feel like that's what would happen. Right, Adia, you need to use your one for combat rest. Or you're going to get yourself knocked out. I mean, both are logical ways to do this. No, that's not the one. What about... Try that spell. Shoti, try and drop that on this prick.
Lavaru be on seek.
I think that'll do some good damage.
Death take you!
I need some help.
There we go, okay. Now that Adia's healed, we can get rid of these. We can do some more damage. Alof, you have literally used all of your thing. What's this? Power Surge? Yeah, that's not really... Ah, yes. Right, I gave you a weird weapon. Seraphim, please fucking heal yourself. This inquisitive bitch is doing my head in. Knock on her ass. Or fail horribly to knock her on her ass. Holy Radiance, that should give us some help. So what do these abilities do? Grant the Watcher an intellect inspiration when used. Souls can now provide steadfast inspiration for the Watcher. We're going to use that there. That'll distract them all. Should distract them, so... Did as well, so let's fuck you up. Alof. Try and get rid of the leader. There we go. Leader just disappeared then. And by disappeared, I mean she died horribly and beautifully. Once the first two die, the rest go down like they're fucking meant. Go down like instantly. But there we go. That's the steel garrote that we're here dealt with. We got ourselves the Cowl of Piercing Gaze, as well as some other loot. Yeah, big book here, but I'm not going to read that. And that. So let's have a look at her mask. That's not what I wanted to look up. So it adds Woodica's wisdom, 1 perception, 1 religion, and 1 insight. I could give it to Shoti. I think for now I'm going to leave it off because I don't actually know who I want to give that to.
Pamper me too much and I'll grow to like it.
Nice and quiet.
The statue of Woodica extends so far below that you can't see its feet. But let's talk to Oswald.
I owe you a debt too large to repay, stranger.
He wrings his hands and gives you a shaky smile.
How did you ever find me all the way out here? Did Inalis send you?
Khan sent me after you.
That tenacious little wretch. I owe her my thanks. And a drink. Several drinks. And a fair bit of money, too.
He grimaces, his broad brow furrowed with deep wrinkles.
Those steel garrote zealots have been after me for decades. Good riddance.
You owe Khan some money. Fork it over.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed.
His attention is suddenly diverted by an apparently fascinating stain on the hem of his robe. I'm going to glare silently. A bit of sweat rolls down Oswald's temples. He turns into pudding beneath your steely gaze, shaking and shrinking away.
Well, you see, I have had some difficult business dealings of late. I'm flat broke, as it were.
I know I ought to be feeling charitable, but I mostly just want to wring his neck.
Seraphim snickers quietly. He titters nervously and twists the hem of his robe in his hands, unwilling to meet your gaze. Don't make me grab you by the ankles and shake.
Shake all you like. you'll find naught but some lint and a mouldering old handkerchief. Well, and this old ring. It's the last possession of any value I own. Here, take it. For your trouble.
He presses a simple length of string twisted into a makeshift ring into your palm and nods, a small frown tugging at the corner of his lips.
You have a ship, don't you? Of course you do. How else would you have gotten to this benighted island?
He shifts his weight. Weight from foot to foot, restless and unsettled.
Let me join your crew.
What could you offer as a member of my crew?
It's no secret I'm an old man. Now, I might not be able to hoist a mainsail any longer, but I've picked up a thing or two about navigation in my decades of traveling.
He bounces back on his heels, every word coming faster than the last.
And I don't care much for coin, I can tell you that. An extra ration of rum here and there, and I'll be perfectly contented.
I suppose.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you a debt twice over.
He gives you a toothy grin and stands a hand up beneath Brett's taller. He stands up is what I'm saying there, basically.
Yes, nice and quiet.
Well, I guess we better leave then. Pretty sure his talents are going to be useless to our ship, but oh well.
Easily done.
Well, that's the Oathbreaker Sanctum done. It looks like Adir has got quite a shitty injury because he's lost his max health. Nothing a rest couldn't deal with. So, now that we're done with this island, we're going to just go back to our questing. Of course, we're going to finish the bounty we took up last part. No sense in not finishing the bounty. I'm going to see, what's his face be part of my crew now? Ah, there he is. He's put himself there. So he's a helmsman or a navigator. So at the moment, he's best just to be sat in extra crew, because we don't actually have a position for him. Or at least a position that he would be suited to. There we go. So where is our bounty? Purukaru can be found near the oasis north of the North Island of Mage. So I think it's that one. I think. Come on, let's get ourselves on the way. Could rest right now, but for now it's fine. We'll rest before we attack the guy. Oh, sorry, the Drake. I think it's this island, but so there's an abandoned village. No, landing on this island. Okay, let's just land on this island and clear up this abandoned village, because that way we don't have to come back later. You discover a small village nestled in a hillside. Its silence save for the whistle of wind through open windows. As you near, you find bodies of long dead kith on the streets, their bones cracked and scored with teeth marks of a large beast. We'll search location. Nothing of value. 21 tar loaf, and that's it. Oh shit, that's a Principe Drow. That's going to attack her. Wait. I've never tried this, but I want to try something. Aha! If you have a, if you fly the Principe flag, it doesn't. They don't attack you. So, was it northeast? Right, so it's over here. It was my fault for not paying attention to directions. Right, for now we can stop flying that flag. No reason to fly a flag that people are hated for. Ooh, and a shipwreck. Let's go investigate. You find an abandoned dhow, half buried in the sand. Wind whistles through the gaping holes in its hull, making the sun-bleached wood creak and moan. Open cargo crates lie scattered around the deck. Sift through it. Hammer and chisel. Continue. Hammer and chisel. 24 shells and 20 palm stones, and that's it. Unfortunately, the ship I was about to attack has now sodded off, so we've unfortunately not going to be able to take that. Is this the island we're looking for? Or is that... Well, see, this one looks more like it. And I would be correct. So we've got some morale for some arak, milk, and rum. What's this? We got ourselves... Ooh, some hardtack. Just what everybody wants. Hardtack. Right, let's have a quick camp. Give ourselves a rest. Right, let's handle this bounty. There they are.
Dimming the lantern.
Fuck it, let's just go open attack. I'm not really worried about this. Right, mark of power this prick, because he's actually a pain in the ass to kill. So, yeah, see, look at that. That was fucking instant damage. His little ally is useless though, so as you can see, as his little ally is already dead. Right, I need you to heal us up there. I'm gonna try and knock this fucker down out of the sky, which failed horribly, so let's just, kill him.
That dog won't hunt. That hardly seems fair.
There we go. I'm gonna quickly heal up. Not that I need to, but...
Ain't you got the decency to die?
I'm on it.
Something tells me that breaking that sigil of darkness was a bad idea. For the life of me, can't figure out why though. But we found the Ring of the Solitary Wanderer, which grants Lone Wolf. While there are no allies nearby, become exceptionally resistant to hostile effects.
What for, Cap?
Oh shit! Your range is horrid. So is yours. Fuck it. We're not getting involved. We're not touching that. It looks like that's everything we can do here, so let's leave. Get ourselves back to Nekitaka. First things first, obviously, let's finish exploring this island. We don't want to leave any part of the island unexplored. Because I probably won't end up coming back, hence the reason why let's not leave any part of the island unexplored. We're going to need to buy some ale next time we're in port. Against my best wishes, it's definitely going to be something smart. Right, let's go. We're going to go this way. Ah, we can't because the sea's too shallow. To Nekitaka. So we found the cavern of Zur-Tuk-Tuk. Not really something we're going to investigate just yet. I'm going to make sure we go to Nekitaka though, so let's, click that. We'll engage any vessels we come across if they're, ripe for the taking. Holy shit, we're getting onto water. Actually, I think we have a single keg of grog before we get onto water. It's not good. If we're lucky, we'll get to port before we have to use it. Lucky for us, we did. So as let's we'll buy lager. 200 lager is expensive. The good thing is I don't actually want any of these weapons we picked up, so it's pretty sure I still owe them money. Yep. We want everything that's, you know, useful right there. So we could pay 600 odd for it. That would be good. Let's get rid of these scrolls. Well, that's the lowest I think we're going to get. Yay, there we go. We're actually making some money now. So we got 200 lag and we made some money. Let's quickly put that in our ship. That'll give us some morale, so that's good. Right, let's go straight here. Let's go to the Wild Mare, and that is where we'll end the part. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.